Hey guys. Okay, so I haven't did a video probably in like a week or something like that. Just to tell you guys what I have been doing and going through and all this great stuff. I have been moving. Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rising. Can everyone hear me and see me? I'm in my bed. Okay, great. So, I haven't did a video in probably about a week or so, and I was moving. We moved into our house. Um, I haven't exactly finished unpacking everything, but I have unpacked quite a bit. Yeah. So, well, thank you. So just to give you guys a update on everything. And yes, I'm in bed, but I was like, let me do this video before I get started. Even though I had to get up like at 6 in the morning because we live about 45 minutes away from where we no, is it 45 minutes? Well, from her school. It takes about 45 minutes to get to her school. And so, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, even though the move was a bit much on my back. But other than that, I'm okay. I tried to keep up with everyone's phone calls, but I could not keep up with phone calls and emails and inboxes and text messages. So today I will certainly be working on getting caught up with all of that stuff. It's probably gonna take me a couple of days, but I mean, if y'all not patient, y'all know how to request refunds because y'all love to do that when somebody don't move when y'all want them to move, but y'all haven't got it yet. That sometimes the universe sets stuff up for a particular reason, and that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Over the last past week, I've given back maybe almost $1,000 worth of refunds as far as for consultations, full readings, and stuff like that, and emergency readings. And the reason why I did it is because, well, shit, if you want it, then fuck it. You can have it back. And normally I won't do that. But what I've learned is that you can't force things. My emergency consultations, as I've told you guys before, they're for stuff that's an emergency. And half of y'all pay for emergency consultations and it don't be an emergency. It be about a man or something. That's actually not an emergency. But y'all be wanting this right now, and sometimes magic isn't right now. Sometimes it's when the universe says. But anyway, um, it is what it is, right? So I wanted to talk real quickly about your magic within you. Um, a lot of times you guys want to pay me to do work for you, and I always feel like you can do it yourself. I always feel like anything that I can do for you, you can do it yourself. I'm not one of those spiritualists who feel like um, they're the end all to be all, or they're like the greatest and they the baddest bitch. I don't feel like that. I feel like we all the baddest bitches. And I feel like we all have the authority over our lives. Excuse me. It's really, my throat is still a little, but I'm better though. Um, I wanted to book to get my lashes done by this young lady that does lashes, and I wanted those mink lashes, right? And so my first question to her was, do you do home visits? Do you come to a person's house? Because a lot of the stuff that I get done, I like for it to be in my home because I'm comfortable in my energy. And I'm very thankful that I have the funds to pay for the extra. So, um, anybody that comes to my home, I always like to give them a warning about who I am, because some people are Christian and they don't want to deal with unchristian folks. Not that we are bad people, but some people got their preference. I mean, you should. So I went into telling her who I was, and I even gave her my website so she can kind of get a feel of who I am before she comes to my home, and she might decide that she didn't want to do my eyelashes or work for me. And no, she didn't do these. She actually hasn't came out yet. These are just the one little strip. So I told her, and she was like, "Well, I'm a child of God." And I said, "Well, baby, we all children of God. The only difference between me and you is that I look at God as my creator, and he gives me everything just like he gives you everything. And I'm so in tune with it, well, that I know that he's also given me dominion and authority. And I don't look for Jesus to do something that I can do myself, because, as you just said, we are all a child of God. So if Jesus was a child of God, which, if he existed, I think that Jesus was the grand witch of us all. And the reason why I say that is because um, the reason why I say that is because he turned water into wine. I don't have that ability as of yet. He made a blind man see. He literally spit into an element, water, spit, that's an element, into the earth, the ground, that's also an element. Um, and he made things happen. Alchemy. So if he did exist, then let's just say that Jesus is the grand wizard and witch of them all. So I'm not going to shit on that because I believe in that. So we are all children of God. We all have that ability in us to um, make it happen. You are God. You are your church. And nobody can mess with your temple unless you want them to. People are going to think what they're going to think about you. And what kills me the most about people is that because I say that I don't necessarily believe in Jesus, they automatically believe or assume that I don't believe in God. And those are two separate entities, two separate things, because I do. And you're very right, Sabrina. I'm going to tell you guys something. I used to have very bad cycles. All of my life, I've had periods where I've just bled, 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 and I've done chaseberry, raspberry, blueberry, pinkberry, whatever I needed to do to make the bleeding stop. And it is an analogy. I used to think that I was that woman with the issue of blood in the Bible, to be honest with y'all, because my cycles was so bad. I bled for a whole year one time. A whole fucking year. And I thought I was gonna lose my shit. And the doctor was they thought that I had cancer. They thought that they thought I had cancer. Nothing. I didn't have fibroids. It was totally hormonal. Come to find out, I had a deficiency in my pituitary gland. But before I found this out, I decided that I was going to make myself stop bleeding. Now, before you think I'm crazy, I am. But before you think I'm real fucking crazy, I literally said, I'm calling my period forth. I'm calling my cycle forth. I'm calling it forth. I'm healing it. I'm healing it. I'm healing it. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not crazy, y'all. I just believe in me. I believe in my core power. I believe that you can do anything, especially if it's meant for you. A lot of times we are using magic to manipulate things that are not for us. But if things are for you, the magic that you use is going to make it happen just like that. And so, literally, I started putting my, dang, Yanni, can I tell my story? No, I was kidding. I started literally putting my hand on my abdomen. I started putting them on my thighs, my butt, my back, everything that was bothering me. And I started speaking to it. And I would speak to it like I'm talking to you. I would say stuff like, you are going to slack up on this bleeding. You are going to stop bleeding. Today is the 14th. By the 16th, I will have no more bleeding. It is going to subside. It is I understand that I've been bleeding for a year, so I know it's not going to stop like that, but it is going to stop today. The heavy clots. I mean, I was speaking to it like I was going crazy. And my mom used to do, and it's funny how you can, things will come back to your memory. My mom used to soak a brown paper bag in vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and it would soak it, and I would put it on top of my abdomen area. And yeah, it would burn and it would stink. But with those two things, I started speaking to my ailment, and that shit went the fuck away. That was maybe 5 years ago. My cycles come every other month. They are never regular, but I'm not on birth control either because I don't like taking that shit. It feeds your body these false hormones, and then when you get off of it, it fucking destroys your um system. And if cancer runs in your body or it runs in your family and stuff like that, those hormones feed those cancer cells. I know I might seem crazy, y'all, and for us to be talking about this, but I just be feeling like I don't want to just talk about the same witchcraft stuff that most people talk about on these videos. But I think that we have to empower ourselves and we got to think beyond this realm, because a lot of stuff that goes on, it happens in the spiritual realm before then actually manifest in this realm. Because when I was taking the birth control pills, and when I first got off of them, I couldn't control my hormones as far as my mood swings. I couldn't control it. It was all just going fucking batshit crazy, and I was like, this can't be the only way. This can't be the only way. If you're having a hard pregnancy, speak to that baby. Speak to that baby. I need y'all to learn how to open up your mouths and speak to your situations. I want you to open up your mouth and speak to your life. And I'm talking about, let me tell you something. The craziest things that you can speak life into can and will manifest. The universe, look, oh my God. There y'all go sending me money. Now I know what it is now. I know what it is when y'all send me money. I didn't know at first. I was like, why are they doing it? Are they buying products on here? I don't, but I appreciate that. Thank you, baby. But I'm telling y'all to open up your mouth and start speaking life into the things. Your words are spells. Your words are scriptures. They're your Bible. You are your Bible. Your mind, your thought process. You're your Bible. You. I could be the greatest person in the world to do all kind of things for you and to help people, but you got to get in this. You have to get into this because some of our minds are like onions. And it's just one layer after one layer after one layer after one layer. And it's all this bullshit that people didn't put into y'all heads. And before y'all say something about me being naked, I am in my bed and I wanted to teach like this because I love being nude. And y'all should love being nude too. I'm a Taurus. I love Earth. And I don't give a fuck how big I am and how bad my shape is. I like this. And my husband love it. So I was like, I'm not putting on no motherfucking clothes. The only thing I got on is some old ass eyeliner from yesterday and these lashes. This is me. And I'm giving it to y'all raw this morning. But y'all have to get out of your own head. You have to. Thank you, Nico. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all be tripping me out when y'all do that. But I'm telling you, y'all have to get past you. You are not your history. You're not. Do you know that the secret of everything is what you believe? I was reading The Secret, the book, remember when it first came out? And I remember flipping through it because I was trying to hurry up and find the secret so I didn't have to read the whole book. But I was missing a message. And that's how we do. That's how we go through things. Thank you, Anna Maria. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate that. Do y'all know when y'all give me money like this, I plant seeds in other people's lives. And I wind up, people that can't afford some of the stuff that I do, I use that money to help them. So I appreciate that. I keep y'all seed going. Okay. So I literally was like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what the secret is, but I ain't reading all this. But I went back and I started reading. The secret is you. That's just like there was a lady who had cancer. And she was going through treatment. She tried the regular treatment. It didn't work. Thank you, Miss Goddess. Thank you, Miss Sin Goddess. I appreciate that. And so she said all she would watch during the time that she was getting treatments for her cancer was she was watching everything was funny. She would watch comedy shows, comedy movies. She wouldn't watch any drama, any scary stuff. All she would do was watch funny things that would make her laugh. And she said that hey honey, she said that she would make fun, she would watch funny stuff, they would talk about funny things. That's all she did the whole 6 months she was on treatment. When she went back to the doctor for them to do some more work on her to see if she still had the cancer or not, they couldn't find one tumor. Now you could say that, oh, the medicine worked great, or you can actually say that um yes, she was. Or you could actually say it was the endorphins that came into her laughing. It was the endorphins into her finding her happy place. That is the key to everything, finding your happy place. And believe it or not, that energy of being happy, thank you, Dominique. I need to call you too, baby. That feeds everything. Your happy place. People ask me how I know that it works because it does. It really ain't a secret because it's something that we all possess. That's what helps us with our magic too. There are so many people that pay to get work done from me and other people and they go, well, it didn't work. It's not that it didn't work, but what are you adding to your shit? It is not somebody else's responsibility at the end of the day. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Chan. Thank you, Miss Jones. Thank y'all. It is not at the end of the day on that other person as much as it is you. If I tell you, if I'm doing work for you and I tell you, release that shit, especially if it's baneful magic, separation, hex spell, stuff like that, release that shit, forgive who you need to forgive, and move on because know for a fact now that it's been handled. It's been handled. I want you guys to like, subscribe, share my videos. I want to get that shit out there. It's been handled. But you guys will pay somebody to do work for you and still put all of this energy into it. And the fuck part about it is you're putting your brand new spanking brand new energy in the daytime into some old shit that's already existed, and then you wonder why you can't find your happy place. Thank you, Sugar Fest videos. So I'm telling you, speak to it. Find your happy place. I don't give a fuck where it is. Find it. If your happy place is in walking for 20 minutes a day, fucking do it, because you're not just walking, you're doing some cardio and you are helping to exert your body and your mind and your energy into something else more positive. If your happy place is going to shop a little bit, I ain't saying go overboard, because that becomes an addiction and I don't want you hoes being addicted to nothing else. So find your happy place. My happy place is knowing that at the end of the day, if I've done nothing else, I've touched one life. Because out of everybody that watches me, out of everybody that talks to me or I talk to or whatever the case may be, if I just affected one life, if I just affected one person, if I just affected one mindset, I think I've done everything that I was set out to do that day. Because I can only be concerned about that day. I can't worry about the days ahead, because they have already, they are, our lives, thank you, Miss Happy Blessed, our lives are already in existence. Meaning the end is already there. All we're doing is working towards it. And even though we take different turns and corners and less traveled, oh wow. Thank you, Miss LaShonda. It's already happened. It's already been preordained. It's already there. No matter what road you take, the end is already there. That's just like when I was going to court. Thank you, Lord. Thank y'all. When I was going to court, when I was had my issue, I already knew that the end result was going to be I wasn't going to prison. But I still had to go through 2 years of federal court and then drop down to state court. Like, I already knew that. I already knew that. I already knew that. So, with that being said, y'all have to know it too. If he's going to come back, he's going to come back. If he ain't, he ain't. If she gone, she gone. If she is going to come back, she going to come back. Yes, I felt it. Because the thing about it is, we don't know exactly how things are going to turn out in the way of how it exactly moves. But the fact of the matter is, it's going to move. We are not fucking trees. That means we are not rooted in one fucking place. That's why I told a lady that the other day and she got pissed off at me. Don't compare me to a tree, but I am. Are you a fucking tree? Well, no. Well, then move. Y'all act like y'all gotta stay in these old fucked up ass situations. Fucked up jobs, fucked up ass relationships. You don't have to do that. You are not a fucking tree. You can move. You have feet. Them hoes ain't roots. Y'all waste y'all fucking 20s on these tired ass men. I did it too. That's why I want you to do it. I wasted years on a fucking job that was not for me. I did it. Don't waste your time. Stop it. Do you know the only thing you can get back out of money, clothes, men, women is time? You can get another house. You can get another car. Some of y'all are living in these houses. Y'all can't even fucking afford. Y'all could afford it 10 years ago when you was with your first husband and y'all making all this damn money, but they done laid him off from an IT job and now y'all ain't even together no more. And at first you was doing this and now you doing that, and you can't even fucking afford the house you in. And when you get paid, you got about 17 motherfucking payday loans, getting payday loan on top of payday loan to pay that payday loan because you got this payday loan over here. Cut that shit out. Why are y'all so fucking concerned about what the next person is going to think about you? Because the next person's life is just as fucked up as yours, or maybe even more so fucked up. Y'all watch y'all fucking magic. Are you in this car because it's so fucking nice? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all might trip and say, oh, I drive a Mercedes and all of that, but it was a lot of time I ain't had no motherfucking car. And it ain't because I didn't want one. I just didn't want a car note. So I saved a lot of my money to buy the fucking Benz that I got. Did y'all know that? But I had somebody say, oh, you must be making a whole bunch of money. You can afford a Benz. Well, actually, bitch, I was saving my money so that I didn't have a high-ass car note or a car note at all. It's not about sometimes how things may seem as opposed to how they really are. The truth of the matter is, my husband is a very hard worker, and we do a lot of saving, and we really don't spend shit. I am a frugal shopper. I will fucking. My husband say, "You always trying to get a deal?" Yeah. Shit. Why y'all be bullshit? I'm like, my father created all of this. I'm his daughter. I can get anything I want. But I'm just saying that's the way that y'all should be thinking about it. Watch your magic. Y'all give all away y'all magical coochies and magical dicks to all of these unmagical motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers wouldn't know magic if the shit hit them in their fucking mouth and knocked all their goddamn teeth out. They wouldn't know no magic. But y'all expect these motherfuckers to know your magic? Hell no. They don't know even smelling your pussy is a blessing. They don't even know that. They don't know that. Every time they lick your asshole, because some of them eat groceries and shit, they eat magical groceries. But they so fucking ignorant and mundane and simple that they miss that shit. That you were a fucking blessing to them. But you are taking this opportunity, making it about you, saying that you're not good enough. Not only were you not good enough, bitch, you were the fucking best. And because of the way that they fucking treated you, them bitches ain't gonna never fucking be happy. They ain't gonna never have everything that they could have had when they was with you. They fucked up, not you. Watch y'all magic. I know, I understand, I get it. I was the same fucking way. I kept giving away my shit to an unmagical motherfucker. I did. Trying to make him look like some ugly bastard. I was trying to make him look like something. I couldn't. You can put a hat and some shoes on shit, but it's just gonna be a piece of shit with a hat and shoes. Now ain't it? You can spray perfume and cologne in a shitty ass bathroom because you done went in there and tore that motherfucker up because your stomach was fucked up. But it's still gonna smell like shit. It's just gonna smell like shit with some motherfucking potpourri and shit. I'm telling y'all, y'all are not like, y'all are not like drawn to me for nothing. Y'all not. But y'all get caught up in what y'all think is supposed to happen in a time that y'all not. Listen, most of the greatest things that you will ever occur and will ever occur in your life are things that you had no fucking idea. And they did not happen in your time since they happened in their own. The greatest things that you will ever accomplish in life will be gifts that just come out of the fucking blue you think. It's not so much as what you worked hard to get as opposed to the seeds that you've already planted back then. Don't you think for one second that you wasted your time with that motherfucker, because you didn't. Don't think for one second that everything was a waste with this person. What you did was you planted seeds in a seedless motherfucker. No matter how much you tried to prime that ground and cater to that soil, and you planted those seeds and you think that they didn't grow, they did grow. They just didn't grow in him. But you still planted seeds. You didn't waste your time, baby. You didn't. You didn't. You didn't. You did not waste your time with that person. You did not waste your time in that situation. We all had to go through something to get us where we are. Pain is necessary for growth and progress. Pain is necessary. Growing pains. I remember my nephew's real tall. I remember my nephew when he was growing up, he would be in pain. His knees be hurting and everything. And I remember my sister saying, I wish, I could do something about this. He's in pain. It would be growing pains. She took him to the doctor. It would be nothing that he could do about it. It's growing pains. He's tall as fuck. So I'm saying it to you. No, she did. She haven't done my lashes yet. These are just a little strip. It's just a little strip. I have been through so much shit, y'all. Like stuff I still haven't told y'all about. But let me tell you something. None of that shit defines who I am. Yesterday, I was walking through my house and I felt such humility about my house because I've had houses. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much, baby. I've had houses bigger than this. Or I've had a house bigger than this. Don't let me say a house because I'd be lying. And I felt so humbled because everything that I asked for, I got it. But it didn't happen overnight. Not even for me. It didn't happen overnight, but it did happen. It did happen. And I got everything that I wanted. I had to wait to move in. It wasn't a week that I thought it was gonna be. I had to wait to move in, but that was okay too, because it all worked out for the greater good for me. Thank you, Christian, Mr. Bladen. I appreciate that. I really, really do. So it happened when it was supposed to happen. And no matter how much I practiced trying to put magic on and doing 15 ammonia jars, that still wasn't going it wasn't going to help it along. I had already did my petition for what I wanted. I just had to allow the manifestation to take occurrence, and it did. Then once I got her, I think to myself, do I deserve this? Because the second step to accept is, do you deserve it? Out of all the bad stuff that I've done in my life, and Lord knows I've done plenty of it, that and some of it was not warranted. I just did it just because I could. I'm not above reproach. I'm not above chastisement. And when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I accept accountability for it and I go on. But sometimes my greatest thing is just knowing that I deserve great things. Even I struggle with, do I deserve this? Am I worthy of this? And in my heart, I know that I am. But again, you got to change your mindset. In my mind, I go, man, do I deserve this? Like, who am I to think they could stay in a house like this? Who am I to think that I could have this and have that? Who am I to do that? Mr. Bladen, I appreciate you. And it made that dollar that you gave me, because I did look at the mail. The dollar that you give me, or that you've given me, I'm going to plant it into somebody else. And may it manifest for you a million times over. Blessed be to you. Nothing is ever too big or too small. Don't ever think that it's special. It's the small things that count. Even the Bible says all you need is the faith of a mustard seed. And I don't know if you guys know how big a mustard seed is, but a mustard seed is small as fuck. I appreciate everybody and everything. And even those who book with me, and because some shit happened and I can't do it when you want me to, and I get that. And I'm not even mad at you now. You can't book me no more. But I get that. I do. I promise I do. I love y'all. But people have to start loving yourselves. How in the fuck are you going to give your happiness and your love to put it in somebody else's hand and say, "Here, now you love me," but you don't give the responsibility of another person. Just email me, baby. I promise I'll get to them emails sometime today. How do you give your happiness to another person and expect them to treat you right, to make you happy? They cannot. They cannot, y'all. I used to do that. My motherfucking ex-husband gonna tell me one time, thank you, Sky. My ex-husband gonna tell me one time, how the fuck you want me to make you happy when you walk around this bitch, you can't make yourself happy? That's not my responsibility. You sure right, motherfucker. It sure ain't. Let me get my shit together. And when I got my shit together, he was about the motherfucking dough too. I bet he wish he could eat the motherfucking words. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all gotta watch your magic. Because the magic is you. You are your own greatest tool. All of the crystals and stones and wands and bells, and you are your greatest magic. Thank you. You are your greatest magic. You are. It doesn't body. Sometimes it put me out where I get sick and everything else, but I just don't want to not help everybody. I had somebody say that all I did, I'm about money and I'm selfish and I don't do stuff for free. Um, None of that is true. I do stuff for free for people all the time. Why do you think that I get the things that I get? Quiet as is kept. I don't do magic on myself. All right, 1111. Thank you, Tiffany. I I do not do magic on myself. I don't do spells on myself, really. I don't do that. Thank you. I don't. I allow the universe to provide and take care of me. That's what I do. If you go to church, you pay your tithes and offering. We do that all the time. You work for free? You might work a little bit to help out, but are you going to work for free? You pick and choose. You pick and choose who you work for. I'm going to pick and choose who I work for too. Some of y'all get upset because I don't want to do work for you. But I'm really doing you a service because if I just took your money and gave you a piss poor ass job, you still gonna be mad. And if I don't take your money, just know I want you to keep your money because I know that it ain't gonna work with that person. And I don't wanna waste your time like that. And I don't wanna be having to deal with your ass 2, 3 months from now. And you're right. It's plenty of people that charge 4, 5 times what I charge. Thank you, Ms. Zoe. I don't do that though. So for those who get upset, for those who say I charge, I don't want to do nothing for free, I'm all about the money, that is entirely not true. But what you are going to pay for my time. That's just what that is. Because there are some people that can't afford the work. And when people pay me and I do give it to other people. And let me be clear. Y'all bitching about me charging and stuff. You know the ancestors don't do shit for free either. Did y'all know that? The ancestors don't do shit for free either. So y'all need to do a little bit more researching. Y'all need to do a little bit more studying so that you can understand what's going on. So before y'all sit up and say, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, thank you, Dimitri. Please understand. Fair exchange is no robbery. You sure right. And I'm not, if when I do work, I give them offerings. Some of it's money. Some of it's the money that you paid me for. See, a lot of y'all, I'll tell y'all a secret. A lot of y'all think that a lot of people that's a spiritual people that they just do work, they got stuff in their house. A lot of times, if I'm doing work for you, I wait until you pay me so I can go purchase your things with the money that you pay for them with. Did y'all know that? And a lot of these goddesses and deities and gods y'all use, baby, they like coins, money too. My altar, if y'all notice, my prosperity altar, I had ancestor money and real money on there. Thank you, Clarissa. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I had money on there. I keep money on there. I have money, actual dollar bills and $20 bills and $100 bills all over my house. In the strangest places you may think, but I keep them in the dark so that my manifestations may come to light. I'm really giving y'all some good game. I hope y'all take heed to that. Because I want all of us to prosper. But you got to get out of y'all head. A lot of y'all too busy wanting to hold on to everything that y'all have. Y'all don't want to give nothing away. But goddamn it, you got to give something away so you can get back. Every time I give a message or I go live or I be trying to drop y'all some motherfucking knowledge. I be trying to drop y'all some jewels. Thank you, Kiana. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just be trying to put y'all on some fucking game. Because a lot of people that y'all watch on YouTube don't even do that. But I do. I do. Thank you, Miss Elaine. I appreciate it. I do. Cause I want y'all to fucking know. A lot of people ain't gonna tell y'all this, and if they do, they are putting a charge to it. I'm not charging you shit. And for all you strong-willed women who don't want to fuck, thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. For all you strong-willed women who don't want to listen to my advice, or when you talk to me, you go, I'm rude or I'm not what you expected. The same person I am on here, I'm gonna be the same motherfucker that talk to you and call you out on your shit. Because guess what? Even when I do shit wrong, people call me out on mine. I'm gonna call you out on yours, and I don't care that you're the president of a Fortune 500 company and you got 500 fucking employees. I don't give a shit about that. You also laying in a cold ass bed. We're using a vibrator every night, which ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you're going to be open to it, be open to the process all the way. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Life is in the brick. All right now, because it is. Talk about she would get in your ass. What I tell you, Miss Douglas, when you kept on with that bullshit, I hung dead up in your motherfucking face, didn't I? Because I want you to get it. Now you get what I was trying to tell you now, don't you? Y'all not used to people talking to y'all a certain kind of way. But the way that I talk to you, I'm breaking something off of y'all because I don't talk to everybody the same way. I don't treat everybody the same way. But if your ass, she talking about indeed. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Some of y'all ain't used to nobody talking to y'all like that because half the folks scared of you. I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. And I don't want you motherfuckers scared of me. Because it is what it is. And for those who think I'm going to put you in a box or a bad spell, why the fuck am I wasting my energy on some shit like that? Everybody don't deserve a fucking hex. Everybody don't deserve to be put in a fucking box. The best witch I know, which was my mother, she said, you know what? Fuck you. And that's all she was saying. That's the and we'll never talk to you again. We'll never fuck with you again. Thank you, Miss Keisha. I'm the same way. If y'all want to contact me, I thought I went the fuck out. Now, if y'all want to talk to me or contact me, I offer not just readings, I also offer life coaching. Some of y'all don't need no motherfucking reading. Some of y'all need somebody to fucking talk to. Because some of you motherfuckers about to lose y'all goddamn mind. And how I know? Because at one point in time, I'm about to lose my shit too. So I do offer life coaching now, per se. Like little chat sessions or whatever. I also offer full readings. I do love consultations. I do the deity readings to help you figure out who your deity is or put you on the right track. I also do bone divination. A lot of y'all don't even know what bone divination is. It's reading bones. You ask like 2 or 3 questions, probably the most you can ask. Um, but that's what I offer too. Um, I was introduced through voodoo through my mother that raised me, which was really my great aunt. Go on to my website, www.magicalladyduchess.com. That's MAGICKAL, ladyduchess.com. Go to the online store. I offer everything there. Um, my mother taught me, and some stuff was self-taught, but I grew up around it. I grew up around her and other older Louisiana voodoo witches, and I'm very appreciative of everything that she taught me. Thank you. Where did I get my necklace? I got it from Big T Bazaar. They little jewelry store in there. That's the truth, huh? I could have said, oh, I got it from Zales. Nah, I got this shit from the bazaar. I got this shit from the bazaar. But it's real though. But I still got it from the bazaar. You know, I did. The bazaar, they be having some shit in there. Look, let me show you the bag. Because you know how y'all be like, girl, that shit ain't real. You know, you got to show y'all ass receipts. Big T Bazaar, I think it's off for 35 and Yes, Big T Bazaar still open, girl. But that's where I got it from. I got it in I think it was the jewelry store that's in the back by that big nail shop. Yeah, Loop 12, 35 Loop 12. Yeah, that's where I got it from. Yeah. Oh shit. I didn't know that, Miss Zoe. So anyway, guys, this is just my little Monday video. I hope it encouraged you guys. I hope it made you feel better. I mean, I love you too. Thank you. Listen, you are your magic. Yes, in Oak Cliff. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Once I get my office situated, yes, I am actually. Once I get my office situated, I got calls to make today. I'm going to uh, make some more videos in my new office. Um, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'm so glad. And I do feel better. I do feel better, and I hope this made you feel better too. Do I teach my craft? Yes, I do. I do teach my craft. Um, I love you guys. Life is a commitment. Life is a commitment. Are you ready? Many blessings to you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. A very prosperous week. Um, it's supposed to rain like the rest of this week, so I mean, hell, I don't go nowhere anyway. My Facebook name is I think it's Magical Lady Duchess. I have a like page, and then Duchess Young is my um regular Facebook page, and then I have my group, which is Infinite Energy. But that group, you have to only let a certain amount of people in at a time, so it might take you a little while to get in because I believe in quality, not quantity. I think it's great for all these people that have these huge groups, but I think that it's important for me to get to know everybody that's in a group. So I only add a little bit at a time, so I can kind of get to know their energy and get a good feel of them and stuff like that. So I apologize if you guys been waiting forever. It's not my intention, but that's just how my process goes about letting people in my group because this is my space. There's like 500 and some people that's waiting to get in. I normally sift through them maybe once or twice a week because if you don't do certain things or if you don't fit the criteria, I won't let you in either. I just because I like to keep my energy a certain kind of way in my group because I'm in this group every day, all day, posting stuff, posting pictures, and it's very personable. So that's why everybody, it's just not an influx of people all at one time. Because I realized when I let a whole bunch of people in, I was trying to get my numbers up. I wanted to be over 1,000 and stuff like that. Um, you know, it was too much and it was drama filled and stuff like that. And I don't like drama. I don't really live in it. And I definitely don't want that in my group. And there are some people that have like gotten through in my group, but I'll quickly weed their ass out because I look at people's heart, and sometimes their heart does not reflect their actions. And what I mean by that is you can have the best heart in the world, but you have been through so much shit that can't nobody see it but me. But you acting a fucking fool, and I just can't have it. So anyway, that's the deal on that. But you guys can check me out on Instagram, which is Magical Lady Duchess. I'm glad, Cynthia. That's great. Check out my online store. I have Prosperity Oil candles. I have Shango oil and candles. I have Orisha stuff, Lakshmi. Am I saying it right? Lakshmi? Lakshmi. Also, I'm into Hindu goddesses and gods as well. So I sell some of their products too. Everything that I make it. I don't get it from the store and then just put my label on it or something like that. So I'm really trying to get in it. My weight loss kit, it takes me so long to make that stuff. And people be like, I ordered it for me 2 weeks ago. But all my weight loss stuff is I make it. So, and that's something too. A lot of I make everything. So it might take a little time than it would for something that I just have on deck. And I don't like my stuff sitting up like that because it loses its strength just sitting and not being used. So I make all my stuff with these hands and this energy. So anyway, yes, I do a weight loss kit, Sandra. I used to weigh um I used to sell it for like two something. I probably sell it for like 175 or something like that. Um I used to weigh like 300 and I'm gonna say I probably weigh more than that, but when I weighed myself, I was at 347. And I'm at the lowest I had got down to was 225. I'm at two I think I was at 236 or some shit like that now. But I used to weigh I'm gonna say probably between 350 and 360. But 347 is when uh I weighed myself again. Um yeah. So I do sell that. I don't advertise it on my sites anymore. I guess I can put it back up there since y'all asking me about it. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you, Queen Nye. I appreciate that. I see the 444. I love the numbers. I will talk to you guys later. I'm probably going to do a live video in my Infinite Energy group a little bit later on, but I'm getting up, go take me a bath. I still need to unpack and get up there in the office and start working today. Many blessings to you guys. Be blessed, molded be, blessed be as above as so beneath. Amen, amen, all of those wonderful things. All right, have a great one.